Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing Starfield. New game New Game Plus. My first run through New Game Plus. I can never say that right, can I? Anyway, we are going to be doing Echoes of a Dead Channel. So, oops, let's get this over here. HM6310 drifts between beacons with its running lights dead, a Navy hull abandoned to slow tumble in the thin rise of leaking atmosphere. Whatever was done to its comms was not an accident. Relays cut clean, antenna feeds scorched. The kind of work that takes time and access codes, not raiders with bolt cutters. If there is any trace left of when the ship went quietly dark, it will be in the records still trapped inside these bulkheads, not in the sanitized traffic summaries sitting on some desk in New Atlantis. The way the studies stack up, the blackouts did not start with explosions and screaming, but with small adjustments to schedules, slight delays and escorts, a convoy reassigned here, a patrol pulled there, until ships like this ended up alone in the wrong lane at the wrong hour, and no one could quite remember who signed which order when. So I recovered the silent convoy logs from the HM6310. I'm assuming it's going to be in space somewhere, so...
I will never get tired of that.
Whoa, here again, a whole bunch of asteroids in the way. Comets, asteroids. Okay, this is good. Whoop. Over here. I assume we're going to have to land. Is this another... Oh, it is another 0G. Okay, we got to go up instead of going down this time. Can we go up? Whoop! Ah! I'm not gonna do this good, am I? Alright, here we go. So we're gonna have another crew, another ship full of dead crew. In here. Okay. This is kind of a junk pile. Oh, I thought we were going the other way. Let's go this way first. Sorry, guys. Can we get in here? Yes, we can. Aha, ladder going up. Aha, oops. Got you right in the crotch. This is Amara Collins. Ooh, come here. Is this the cockpit? Oh, it's a jump seat. Cargo. Nothing in the captain. So this is the pilot's. This is the cockpit. Okay. So this must be the pilot seat. Yep, this is the pilot seat. Okay. A little, very small. Out of the way. I see blood there on the floor. I'm going the wrong way. This just comes into cargo. Another door. Maybe small. Oh, I didn't even see that person there. This is Riley. so this was their office. Not their office, this is where their workshop. Ooh. Wow, what a junk heap. Another body. This is Elias. They keep using the same names. I've noticed that. And this is Malik. Okay, we have...
We'll find a use for that stuff.
Okay, let's see what there says. Malik. Malik Trainer Operations Logs. I nearly tore the hinge off my locker again this morning. Thing has been sticking since the last grab microspike, which, when half the ship shuddered and everybody pretended it was routine. I keep meaning to file a ticket, but there is always something more urgent than Malik Trainer's whining storage bin. So I did the usual dance, shoulder into the metal, curse under my breath, wiggle the hatch until it finally gives with that ugly screech. Lena Moretta says it sounds like the ship complaining back at me. Maybe she is right. Maybe we are both one bad bump away from coming apart. Breakfast was powdered eggs in a long, slow line down the mess corridor. Standing there, tray in hand, listening to the same recycled jokes about rations and rotation schedules, I watched Naomi Kearns, 3 people ahead of me. She kept checking the time on the wall display, fingers drumming against the tray, eyes doing that quick scan she gets when she is thinking in bandwidth instead of faces. Riley Sandoval nudged me and whispered that Naomi has been spending too much time in the comm bay after hours. Elias Monroe said that is just what you do when you want a transfer out of graveyard escort duty. Everyone has a theory, nobody actually asks her. I caught myself getting annoyed at how many times she has brushed past me without really seeing me lately. Used to be we would swap stories about Jemison, compare cafeteria copy to the real stuff on shore leave. Now I get half smiles and sorry busy as she rushes off to babysit the array. Funny thing is, our routes have been getting quieter, no, not noisier, fewer check-ins, fewer escorts overlapping. Feels like the void is opening up around us, one subtle schedule change at a time. Today, during equipment checks, the stuck locker sent me off more than it should have. I pulled out the toolkit, finally determined to fix the damn thing. To fix the damned hinge. The screws were stripped from years of half-hearted repairs. Someone before me had jammed a bit of metal foil in to keep it from rattling. I sat there on the deck for 10 minutes trying to line everything up, hands shaking just enough to miss the groove again and again. In the end, I bent the hinge back into good enough and left it. That seems to be our standard operating procedure lately. Nothing gets fixed properly, just nudged so it holds a little longer. While I was sitting there, legs going numb, an old memory came crawling back in, one I had spent years shoving into a mental airlock. The last convoy I crewed before this posting, and the one that went dark in the middle of a routine jump and came back with half the calls logged as equipment failure, I remember hearing the distress bursts on the monitor cut off mid-sentence when someone killed the channel to avoid panic. We never saw the aftermath, just signed the reports. I have told myself 100 times that I did not have the authority to change it. Today I let myself replay the sound of that broken voice, let it dig in behind my ribs. It hurt, but in a way that felt cleaner than all the excuses I had been running on. Naomi walked past after mid-watch, locker bag over her shoulder, that distant look in her eyes. She said we might be seeing some planned outages on upcoming runs. That command is trailing new protocols and not to worry if comms go strange. She tried to make it sound like a joke, but her smile did not reach her eyes. Lena wrote hers and muttered something about bean counters playing with our lives again. I laughed along, sharp and hollow, because that is what you do in a line, in a mess hall, on a ship where nothing ever really changes until one day it does, and no one even remembers when it started. The hinge on my locker is going to fail sooner or later. I can feel it in the way the metal drags. Sometimes I wonder what else on this ship is hanging by the same thread, just waiting for the right nudge in the dark. So Lena was behind this. Or Naomi. I'm sorry, Naomi was behind this. She knew something.
Isaac, you zag, I zag. I am your sidekick, your shadow, your tail.
Oh, come here. I want those credits. Look at all the tools sitting out here. And another body. This is Lena. Oh, Lena. Oop.
Finally.
No. Oh.
Next stop.
I didn't want to
Garden
talk to you.
Or somewhere else.
They all want to talk to me because of the Unity thing, and it's like, no. We'll do it later. Now I lost where I'm going. Wow, this is just junk. I have never seen a ship this junky. Okay, it's time to go this way. This is one junky ship. Aha, there it is. It's floating. Oops. So, silent convoy log. I keep telling myself I am not spooked by an empty Navy hull, just cautious. That is what we are supposed to call it these days, cautious. Not suspicious, not angry. Those words get you flagged in debriefs. Walking HM6310's quarters with only the emergency strips lit and the air recyclers running on a tired whiz feels like boarding a story nobody finished writing. The log entries I have been able to scrape so far are a mess of half-sent status updates, patrol chatter, then gaps that feel too neat to be accidents. Someone here learned where the line was between reporting a concern and sounding like they were questioning the wrong people. After the last big blackout incident, everyone I talked to in the bars around New Atlantis dropped their voices when the topic drifted toward missing convoys or dead sectors. The ones who had actual data, they wrapped it in jokes, changed the subject, or blamed equipment issues with eyes that did not match their mouths. So when I see a ship like this, drifting with its comms carved up and its name quietly shuffled down the dispatch list, I hear all those careful silences louder than any alarm. People have been adjusting their tone, their words, their records for a long time to fit whatever story command is most comfortable with. Whatever is sitting in this ghost memory core, it is something nobody wanted to say out loud in a room with a live recorder. Okay. Neon keeps coming up in the tropic, a smear of dirty signal under the span where every secret eventually gets traded for credits or leverage. If I drop it back into that underbelly, I am walking into a maze of fixers, smugglers, and corporate cleaners who all swear they only heard the story secondhand. High risk, but if I can pry loose the piece that started on that dead Navy hull and rolled the static in rimward, it might tell me who has been by in silence on an industrial scale. The relay shack is the opposite problem. No crowds, no witnesses, just old hardware and lazier sins. Those duplicated routes and altered bands did not park there by accident. Someone bet that nobody audits a forgotten node as long as the smuggling runs stay quiet. Safer to reach maybe, but quieter does not mean harmless. If the catched fragments really line up with clinic payouts and burned farms, then that rock is not just dead weight in space. It is where the pattern finally stops being rumor and starts naming names. I will dig through Neon's underbelly for that pattern. Okay. So now to get out of here. Because this place is a pit. This place is a pit.
Ah, home, sweet home. Now, where did I leave my cozy slippers?
We don't even have a bedroom here, you guys. That's the only thing I don't like about this ship. I love the ship in that I can beat almost everything with it because it's so overpowered. But there's nothing for the crew to do. They just stand around with their hands behind their backs like this. So yeah.
Fill out an application today to become
Every one of these always seem to come to Neon. We're going down the ebb side. Yep, you gotta go to the underbelly. Right? This is the Emporium.
You are the best, and you deserve the best.
Here we go.
Emporium, and you.
Alright, where's it gonna take us this time?
Yeah, you're really going to walk on by?
I'd be making a fortune if they let us
Uh-oh,
fish
we
for
always
gas
run across
pass.
one of these, don't we? When we're here. He is wanted for domestic violence, jaywalking, and armed robbery, dead or alive.
Our exclusive members lounge.
Aren't you a
Jaywalking.
little busybody? Mind your own business. It's safer.
Well, here's the choice, surrender or die. Feel free to think about it while your brain is still intact. Yep.
Oh, come on. This is ridiculous.
No. Maybe we'll just have to pay a fine. I'll let you go if I ruin my reputation. No.
Money does fix a lot of problems, doesn't it?
Oh, look, I'm not judging you, but the bounty says you're guilty.
Damn it. I can't fight this, can I?
Nope.
Okay, I give up. No need to escalate this.
Are you ready to feel euphoric?
So I wonder, can I pickpocket him?
You're really going to walk on by and miss out on a chance to
Pickpocket. Do you have anything?
euphoric
You have a coffee mug, emergency kit.
and more. Come in right now, and you make the
I'll
Some
take that.
species can feel the tiniest vibrations from meters
Oops.
away. Glad that doesn't apply here.
Okay.
ready to feel.
Split band in the gutter. Locate the split band access key at Neon Underbelly. Down here under the grid where lightning walks the span and the walls hum with stolen power, there is no better place to buy a way into someone else's secrets. Every illicit channel, every rerouted packet eventually brushes past the hands that haunt Neon's lowest decks. The thing you are after changes owners every week. Passed in whispers from fixer to smuggler to corporate shadow, and no one ever admits they were the first to touch it. The only common story is that it started with a dead Navy ship, a blackout no one could explain, and a quiet pattern riding the static toward the frontier. Someone will come and get you eventually, dude. We're going to the elevator. Sorry, where are we going? The underbelly. Come on, we're going to the underbelly again, guys. Here we go. Oh, we're going in a different direction. Which is good. It means it's not the same thing I've been reading off.
Before I make you get lost.
What?
Authorization, no access.
Are you trying to piss me off? Leave immediately.
What are you talking about?
Leave now, or things will get ugly.
What?
Neon security! Stop immediately!
You are currently...
Neon security, you're under arrest.
Oh, okay. I'm happy to pay the fine, but maybe we don't have to search me for I don't have any contraband. I don't have any stolen stuff either.
Smart move. Now come along with us. We'll take any contraband and stolen property, and you'll be free to go.
Okay. So where am I at? I didn't have anything stolen. Oh, I did steal that. Yeah, I did steal that emergency kit, didn't I? So where the hell are we?
So you're telling me I have...
I forgot I pickpocketed that. Alright, so I have to be sneaky going into there, do I? Either that or I could just kill them. I know I'm gonna get yelled at. I can just run over there and get it. Right? I think I'll just run over there and get it and see what happens.
Beat it! You can't be here.
Here we go.
Personnel only. Get lost.
Let me just get it.
What don't you understand? Leave now or else!
Can I pick it up?
Trying to piss me off. Leave immediately.
There we go. The key's fractured codes overlay the relay's traffic like a double exposure, one band bending back toward crowded corporate lanes, the other bleeding into thin frontier beacons. Every frequency tag matches what you pulled from the dead Navy freighter, the scrubbed audit chain, and the whispered payments to backwater clinics, forcing a choice between chasing the buyers of silence or the people who keep surviving it.
Don't be stupid! Stop! Now!
Nice technique. You should try some flips next time.
You're making things harder for yourself!
Bet you think all the dregs you've taken out there.
Lee, did that crate for my distributor ever arrive? We're running low on some supplies.
Yeah, and you're gonna love this. Arrived, but it's being held by insects.
Okay, I just walked in here. Somebody gave me some money.
Are you kidding me? How can a bunch of plates and napkins be considered
Okay, so
suspicious?
somebody gave me some money. That's too funny. All right, so let's see what we did now. Echoes of the Quiet. This deserted relay station is where the old war habits work in your favor. The place still trusts any signal wearing the right uniform, and long familiarity has dulled what few safeguards remain. Its councils speak the same language as the cargo hulk you first boarded, the same obsolete protocols Hart once served under, which is why the routing you need would pass unnoticed anywhere else, but glows here like a buried bane. Bloodied unit holds the corridors with the casual disciplined soldiers who have guarded too many forgotten secrets, certain no one is paying attention anymore. So far, the trail has given you a dead Navy freighter with surgically cut comms, scattered audit fragments, hinting at non-standard blackout trials, and rumors of frontier outposts paid off in quiet, all pointing to someone higher than Hart who learned to hide malice inside routine. Locate the quiet hand routing at deserted relay station. Okay, another deserted relay station. So I ran away from them. Oh, that's funny. And then somebody gave me some money. That's funny. I don't know who did. I was trying to find the elevator. I forgot it was over here. Can I do this? I might be able to. Set cores? Yep, I can. Let's go. Is this the same relay station? No? No, it's not. But they keep it going to the same damn area. It's the same deserted relay station. Oop. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted... Okay, so we are going... Oh, come on.
Making good progress here with these scans.
Aren't I? Oop. I think it's... What direction are we going? How come I'm not seeing it on the map? Oh, here it is. It's over here. There it is. Alright, here we are back to another deserted relay station. Wow, you'd think they would have put them in more than one point of POI. So who's going to be here? I see there was something red on my compass, on my watch. Here it is. What are you guys doing? Pointing at each other? These are radar tyrants.
Where the hell are you?
Come on. Gotcha. Oh, we got Baroom too. Oh, there's a whole bunch of Baroom over there. They're going after mine. Ooh, come on. Good job. Let's get you. You're done. You're done. Oh. Well, you got in front of me. There one behind me? There is. Whoa, you just jumped right up on him? Like, wow. Okay.
Your time's coming up. They aren't using it anymore, so why not?
I know there's bodies out here. So we had Baroom. Oop, I was gonna say there's gotta be quite a few of them. Not quite a few of them, but a few of them. know there was another one. Here we are. And then there was some over here. This is Elmer Ward. Not Elmer, Elena. She was the one that was yelling at us, I think, wasn't she? No, because it said it was just a, okay. So the Varun were coming in here. Don't see anybody in there I can shoot through the window?
You picked the wrong fight. No! Not like this.
Okay.
My eye! Easy, Mark.
Who's out here shooting? You know, you came right out in front of me. Yeah, you did. Okay, who's out here?
Sure. I've got some time to kill.
What are you guys shooting at? I don't see anybody out here. Oh, there's one right down there. Okay, we got you guys. These are spacers! So you two were fighting. Okay. Now who are you shooting at? Somebody down here? There we are. Whoa! That's not what I meant to do. I meant to come down here.
Got blood in my eyes. Oh, gosh, what a shame. I'm making this look easy.
Someone's coming in.
This is my favorite part.
With a blood. Jesus, people quit. So we have a bloodied unit summary. This is from Dunapia. You guys go ahead and play. Let's see here. A bloodied unit summary. On day 184 by my count, the bunk smells like Sullivan and cold metal again. Jonas swears he can still smell propellant from the old days, but I think that is just memory clinging to the walls. Bloodied unit rotates ships like other people change socks, yet somehow every hall feels like the same barracks they locked us into before they cut us loose. I spent half the evening stitching up that old field jacket, same one I got issued before the last planetary siege. Seems reinforced 3 times over, patches on patches. Not because I cannot requisition something new, because my hands do not know what to do with downtime unless they are mending something that already survived. Caleb watched me at the table, boots up, pretending not to notice the way my fingers shook on the heavier thread. He offered me a new set of fatigues once, fresh from some depot from some depot we reallocated from. I told him broken things are honest at least. New fabric lies about how long it plans to stay. Elena came back from a meet with our latest benefactors with that look again, eyes too bright, jaw too still. She does not say much about what they want from us, only that it is close enough to what we used to do. Targets labeled in non-compliant, grid squares pre-approved for cleansing, rules of engagement phrased nicely so no one has to write the ugly words down. Orders used to come in that same polite language. We all remember how that ends. How those ended. Mara has started laughing more. That should be good news. It is not. In the mess today, she was doubled over as some joke Jonas made about an old op, something about losing count of bodies when the drones glitched and fired twice. Everyone joined in, but the sound was wrong, all sharp edges and teeth. No warmth in it, just the kind of laughter that says the only other option is screaming. That is how it has always been with us. Even before we walked out, nobody laughed because something was funny. Even before we walked out, nobody laughed because something was funny. We laughed to prove the horror had not cracked us yet. I keep thinking about that last classified strike they swore never left the briefing room, the one where the maps did not match the satellite feeds, and the Cibi comms conveniently went quiet right before we dropped. I remember the colonel closing the door, telling us the blackout was a routine safety measure, that collateral was within tolerance. After, when the aerials leaked, someone somewhere just changed the numbers and signed off. Caleb says I should let it go, that we did the job we were built for. Built for? That the ones who signed the papers are the ones stained, not us. But they are not the ones waking up with the dust in their teeth and the taste of burnt plastic in their mouths. We tell ourselves we left because Command betrayed the oath first, because they turned us into a cleanup crew for mistakes they intended to make, because we were tired of the debriefs where every inconvenient fact was reclassified and every doubt was operational stress. All true in pieces. None of it explains why I still lined my boots up by rank every night, or why I still check my locker 3 times before lights out, like a sergeant is going to throw it open and scream about inspections. Sometimes I watch the others when they think no one is looking. Caleb still checks his rifle like a priest with a relic. Jonas paces deck plates, counting under his breath, same cadence he used walking perimeter in the rain, waiting for artillery that never came. Elena folds and refolds her sleeves so her old unit tattoo just barely shows, then disappears again. Mara sits with her back to the wall, eyes on every exit, fingers working invisible triggers. We are all still in uniform, even stripped of patches and rank, just changed who we answer to. Word around the crew is that tonight's run is not just another smash and grab. The way the brief was worded, the way our contact avoided looking anyone in the eye, the way the coordinates line up a little too neatly with an old restricted corridor, feels like we are circling back to something they tried to bury under red tape and sealed files. We pretend we are in this for the pay, for the freedom, for the chance to choose our own targets, but every one of us heard the same thing in that briefing, the echo of an order we already disobeyed once, and the knowledge that this time, if we follow it, there is no court-martial waiting on the other side, just us and what we can live with. I patched the last rip in the jacket and ran my thumb over the crooked stitching, all the places I have had to pull it back together. It is ugly work, but the fabric holds. I wonder how many more times we can do the same thing to ourselves before something finally gives way for good. Yeah.
Today's not gonna be your day, pal.
Okay, so where is everybody fighting at? Inside? I think that they are. Can we just go in, please? Oh my god. What is going on in here? I'm gonna die here if I don't take it easy. There's just so much explosions. Will you just die? Oh my god. There, you finally did. Wow. Oh my god, this was just a free-for-all coming in here.
Took one.
Oh my gosh. Okay, and I think they're still fighting outside too.
Oh, son of a...
I love listening to Sam. Oh god.
Never mess with the code.
We have a cred stick under this body. Right there between the legs, dude. Ibot, what are you doing over there in the corner? Are you hiding? God, what a mess!
Let me get your blood pumping, huh?
Oh. I should go out there and help them, but I don't know what they're fighting.
Everyone fall back! Now!
Is it spacers?
This feels like old times.
I mean, listen to them. It's like, oh my god, all hell is breaking loose. And then I'll come out here and there won't be anything. I don't know, guys. What are you doing? Oops! And then the door got slammed in my face again. Oh god! And you're hanging up. You're hanging in and out. Okay. You need to go upstairs. Yeah, I think that's where it is. They're all upstairs.
Wanna mess with me, my friend? Ha!
Oh. There was another drift into something. Drift into catastrophe. We were never meant to be out this far. Scarrunner was a hauler, not an explorer, but one little routing optimization slipped in during a maintenance cycle and nobody bothered to roll it back. Cheaper fuel, tighter jumps, the kind of thing captains brag about over drinks. And then the potted plants started leaning, just a fraction, toward that junk-choked patch near the bale. Every run, same tiny adjustment, same quiet deviation that never tripped an alarm. Now I am floating in a dead ship staring at logs that show how a minor tweak got copied, normalized, and finally steered us straight into the teeth of someone else's math. Drift into catastrophe. Okay, guys. Did I get what I was supposed to? I guess I did. Oh, this is a shower. What are we doing in the shower?
Never wise to be in my way.
Oop. Oh, look at all the cred. Oh, and there's that same butter. Mm-hmm. Same butter. Are you guys done? Can I go clean up the bodies now? Hmm? Toilet. Alright, there's a body there. Okay, come here, out of the way. Body over there.
Sure. Pick it up if you want.
I don't need your permission. They always act like I need their permission. It's like, I'm the captain. I get to do whatever the hell I want, you guys. There's something in there, wasn't there? Oop. There should be a body in here with all the blood on the floor. And we're going up the stairs. But I think we're done. I think this is... God, it was just like... You know, that mod I have is supposed to keep you guys away from me.
Whenever I'm lost, I think, what would you do in my...
Okay, so this is the door I would have came
Not
in.
literally, though. I've got small...
But I didn't. I came in the other way this time. And ended up just being like... Okay, now I know there's stairs going... There was more stairs going up. Here they are. And I think this was it. This is the one that I had trouble with before. Is that? Aha. Harvested organs. Echoes of the Ridge. I came up here to babysit a bank of half-dead censors and to drink a bad coffee, not to stumble over someone else's ghost trail. The hut looks abandoned unless you know where to listen. Under the wind and the creaking mass, there is a steady tick of relays, software from 3 revisions ago still chewing on sky and ground like nobody ever told it the war was over. Half the crew cycles through, signs the maintenance sheet, never checks what the system is actually flagging. Today I dug into the ignored queue, the one that has been auto-filling anomalies as atmospherics for years, and there it was, a clean thermal line knitting across the ridge, too straight for weather, too smooth for wildlife, logged and time-stamped by a process nobody remembers writing. I asked around in town, and suddenly everybody's memory got real convenient. The sheriff recalls a storm. The pilot remembers instrument noise. The bartender swears the night was quiet. The only thing not lying to me is this forgotten code, still doing his job long after the people who trusted it stopped paying attention. Okay. I read so many of them, I don't remember which ones I've read already and which ones I haven't. That's grenades. Quiet hand routing. This is my... Okay. Decoded at last, the quiet hand routing threads every blackout you have chased into a single path. Is origin jumping off the relay's map and vanishing into a dim, unregistered sector. What looked like noise on a dead Navy freighter, what frontier settlers called bad luck, now shares the same timing, the same gaps, the same signature pulse hidden under system chatter. Okay. Instant oatmeal. Did that instant oatmeal help you at all? No, it did not, did it? I think we can go out this way, can we not? All the way, guys. God, it was the fighting coming in here. It was just like blue bodies. Okay. So the next one is Silence Across the Line. Aha, this is the one. At a deserted relay station. And another one? Really? Why are they all at deserted relay stations? Anyway, that's going to be another episode. So if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment. Did you just walk through? You did too. Come on, guys. So if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.